Hey, welcome along to this brand new series where I'm bringing everyday players through everyday songs. In this episode, I'm bringing a player through House of the Rising Sun, and we break down where things were going wrong, how to fix them, and the really cool thing is if House of the Rising Sun is a song you are looking to learn, or if you're looking to learn another fingerpicking song, a lot of the same stuff crops up for players. So grab a notepad, sit in on the lesson. If you feel like taking notes, I would recommend it. And if you want to hop on for a lesson yourself, I'm doing these 15 to 20 minute lessons with my email subscribers and YouTube subscribers. So if you want to hop in for a free lesson for 15 to 20 minutes, and it'll be recorded and shared here on the channel, just drop me an email and we'll set up a time. And students can view the master recording before it goes up online. So if you're worried about how it might look or how your playing might be, it's okay. We can take things out if you wish. This following lesson ran from continue to end without edits. So let's sit in on the lesson. Okay, I think we're good to go. So what we're doing here is we're going to run through House of the Rising Sun, and we were chatting about it beforehand, and we'll basically run through the framework on how to break down a finger picking song. It'll help you for this one, Ramzi, and it'll also help you for most other finger picking songs that have a finger style pattern to them. So let's check where we're at with it now. Do you mind playing it? Just see where it's at currently, just the first few chords.
Yeah, sure.
Jelly, man. Thanks. Oh, thank you. Good. Nice technique there. I like the way, like, you have the finger picking there now. One little tip I'd have for the finger picking is aim to keep the thumb a little bit farther out on them. Now, the cool thing about the video is you'll be able to watch the replay. Sometimes if it's like this, they might clash on faster finger picking things. So if I go, now it's caught and then getting it out of the way, whereas here,
right,
they won't get in each other's way like that.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
So
okay, awesome.
So like the way it's all about the index. So if you can hook the index a bit more, and you'll see that it'll stay a bit more in the way. Yeah, and
the right hand, right?
Yeah, the right hand. Sorry, and just keep your thumb out a little bit straighter. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah, good. Okay. Now, that's a new habit. So what you could do for a couple of minutes of your practice plan is just practice stay on one chord first. Don't put in chord changes. Don't put in any other chords, and just keep an eye on that hand. It's going to want to keep returning to that old way, but just keep an eye on it. And you'd said you're into Dire Straits. If you look up an image of Mark Knopfler playing, like Google Images, and you'll see that his thumb is out ahead of the other two. It's pretty cool. Is that okay?
Right. Yeah, beautiful. That's awesome. That's a great tip. Okay.
Deadly, man, deadly. And now, of course, this is a new one, so I'm not expecting you just to apply it straight away. So now go back to the old way for now and just give one more pass through the chords, and we'll just add in the next bit then.
Sure. Yep. See my hands. Alrighty.
Daddy, man. Good, thank you. Really nice. You have a nice formation with the chords. Like the finger style is cool, and the formation of the chords is there. Now, if you were to guess yourself, what's the one thing holding up the whole show, do you think? Or where do you think it pauses on you?
I feel like just the speed and the chord changes. I'm not sure if that's
now you said it, chord changes. That's mostly the only thing you have to work on. And it's not that they're slow. It's that when you're finger picking, your chord changes operate at a different level. Everyone's does than when you're strumming.
Right.
I'm assuming that when you're strumming a song, you'll get the chord on and keep on strumming.
I've done very little strumming, so I've just kind of I went straight into finger picking. I was like,
Brilliant, man. That's good. That's good. I take back my assumption. So, okay, that's fine. Well, you're gonna like strumming when you start it. So let's take a look. So at what I do, right? So let's say if it's chord changes that are holding things up, start with the easiest chord change, because what you want to begin to do is you want to begin with something that you get a quick win, quick results, build the confidence with the chord changes, then add in the next one. So A minor to E, if we could take those two a second. So, and I'll play here, and apologies now, and anybody watching, I have a blurry background on today. I was testing something out, but it should improve there. Okay, so on the A minor to E, just try this, just with your thumb, strum down twice like this. Try that a second, and just keep looking at your left hand as you do it. Good. That's fast enough for the change. Now, try this. Just pick that much of your A minor. Good. Now, could you slow down the picking just a touch like this? Go. Brilliant. Now, try this. Cool. Good. So the lesson there is, so your finger picking is really good, and you have it up to tempo on each individual chord. Now, if you pull back the tempo of the finger picking and aim for the consistency, so they're working as a unit, and build them all up together, then it does feel weird playing it slower, but
yeah.
And then the other thing is the thought process I think that's happening is when you're on A minor, a lot of players do this. They go A minor, then they go, what's next? Oh, it's E. I'll go up here and then I'll start. Now, as you're playing A minor, I'd like you to begin to think about the E major chord and visualize it on the fretboard. So just get your A minor chord a sec, Ramzi, and just look at it. Now, as you're looking at your A minor chord, could you visualize where the E is?
Yes.
Brilliant. Now, try the picking again, and then move straight into the E this time. Try that. Yes. Come on. That's the job. Okay. Class, now, did you feel the way that's closer?
Yes. Yeah. I'm feeling
that.
Yeah.
That visualization thing, I unconsciously still use it. A lot of students, you didn't need to drill chord changes or anything. It was just to do the visualization of it.
Right.
Okay. So now try A minor to C at that tempo as well.
Okay.
And look at your left hand as you do it then. Great, good, coming together. Now, try A minor, C, then D. Man, well done. Now, does it feel like it's starting to feel like the song now?
Yeah, that's feeling a little bit closer, yeah.
Good. Now, you'll notice I didn't put in the F. F is one chord, right, that I'd probably do a chord change drill. So if you get your D chord, and just get that once. Come on. And then go to F straight away. Nice. Now, could you try this a second? Players are often unconscious of this, but when you do D to F, I'd like you to play it, and as you're changing the F, just begin to notice what finger out of your 3 fingers are you looking at, or which one are you deciding to put on first. So just give it a go.
So when I first did, I first was starting with my index finger before, and I thought that that's slow because I need to hit this one first. So I ended up switching to my ring finger, but it's still really slow. Like it's like
Yeah, that can happen, right? So like here on D, let me see. Could you try this? Could you get your D chord again
Yes.
and look at the middle finger, so the finger that's on the thin E string at the bottom. So look
Yes.
at that finger. Now, very slowly, could you begin to move to F, but look at that finger the whole time and see, can it change
Okay.
anything?
Okay. That's cool.
How does that feel? Does it feel like it could be quicker? It might feel weird.
It feels good. I can see how the other two just follow. It's like a central.
Yeah, that's the job, come on. And
Cool.
the reason for that is it's the peripheral vision. A lot of the time when you look at the middle finger, you're unconsciously taking in the ones each side, and you're deciding what to do with them rather than look here, look here, look here. So
right,
it's deadly, man.
that's,
this is great.
Yeah, that's an awesome tip.
Good. Do you have any questions so far?
No, it's just going. Yeah.
Okay.
No
You'll have the video to look back on, anyways. I know this. I've said 3 or 4 things. So now, can we try this a second? I just want to see for experimentation purposes, but do the picking now on the D, and then go to the F and just see what happens.
Sorry.
Just move the thumb down and you got it, man.
Yeah. It's like, what? I'll try again.
Yeah. Cool, man. Good. Now, the reason, like, let's say with that now, I'd spend a couple of minutes just drilling the chord change on its own first, and then start adding in the picking. Sometimes you'll notice, sometimes I'll suggest something as an experiment to see, and that's what you can do as well at home. Try, and then if you're like, no, it feels like I should do this other thing first, and then build them together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the most troublesome chord change. Now, can we go back to the A minor to E ending? So we'll go. And do that twice. And you notice I'm looking at my left hand all the time. Try that. Nice, man. That's good. That's come together now. Good. So you got the, so just to summarize what we've done, we've taken the chords and we've said that play it at a slower tempo. It's really good. You can play it up to speed. It's the chord changes that will have to speed up to match the finger picking level. And then the D to F chord will be the chord change to take out by drilling and looking at that middle finger for the peripheral vision. And then with the technique itself, check out Mark Knopfler. And sometimes some players do this, like I'd sometimes leave the pinky there. Then, yeah, and looking at the left hand, that's a big one. What's really great is you're not looking at the right hand a lot. A lot of players do that. Did you do that in the beginning and then you stopped doing it, or?
So I'm left-handed.
Massive revelation of the lesson.
my trick. This one, yeah. I spent a long time just doing the finger picking alone, not until I got confident, and then, but yeah, it's I don't know if that makes any difference, but I just decided to go with a right-handed guitar because I wanted to be able to play any guitar that I pick up.
That is a great way to do it. Yeah, for anybody left-handed people watching this video, if you've already been playing a long time, leave it. But if you're left-handed and thinking about starting, yeah, the right-handed guitar. I taught a left-handed person once, and they played for a couple of years, and then they got older and they went to college and started going to parties, and they're like, couldn't play any songs. So they actually learned to play guitar back to front. Mad.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
But do you have any other questions before I stop the recording?
No. So I guess my main question is setting realistic goals for yourself. I guess that's what I've really wanted to ask. Like,
yeah,
you kind of see the montages on YouTube, like, oh wow, they got great really quickly. I'm still like,
I know.
Have I just is it just a matter of like just keep sticking at it and working through?
So if I asked you, what would your dream song be to play on guitar?
Probably Brothers in Arms.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, that's a nice one. Okay, so I won't butcher the song here. I know it very roughly. What's the so these miscolored mountains. Dun, 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 dun. So whatever your dream song is, you basically look at it, you take out the ingredients of the song. So it's bar chords, it'll be finger style. And then some nice, these are scales called pentatonic scales.
Yes.
And so you'd have pentatonic scales, you'd have finger style, you'd have bar chords. Now, so for setting realistic goals with respect to your dream song, I'd go learning bar chords, the four major shapes. I would learn pentatonic minor scales. I can stick a few up on the channel as well. And keep going with that finger style. Although it's different, your fingers are still getting to work out. And then the last thing is I would start learning some of the easier Dire Straits type songs. If there's such thing as easy Dire Straits, most of them are mad. But start off with those, and then you'll build up towards Brothers in Arms, and
Right.
And keep going with other artists as well. I've taught some students who pick one song and they get so focused on it, but the big thing you want to see is progress, momentum, and you have the clarity on what you want to do, which is great. So I hope, does that answer your question?
Yes. Yeah.
Deadly, Ramzi, deadly, man. But so what I'll do is I'll stop the recording here, but we'll hang on a second. Is that all right?
Yeah, of course.
Deadly, man. Thank you.